Jacob Du Plessis. I'm the Director of the Public Health and Development Program in South Africa. I've been in this position for 5 years. And I'm also a sociologist of health, and I work also part-time in our Office of Community Engagement. South Africa is an exciting place to be. It's a country in transition. Since 1994, we've been a fully integrated democratic society, and I suppose for public health what is really important is to recognize that the inequalities of the past is still persisting, and we have some of the highest incidence of HIV tuberculosis in South Africa still. Fetal alcohol syndrome is problematic. And in that sense, it's really interesting to be in South Africa and to study global health. I think the most important thing to realize is since 1994, which was the end of apartheid, but it also means it's the entrance of South Africa into the global world. And if you think about that, it means connecting to the global economy on the one hand, while we have severe backlogs in terms of education and social inequality. And what's been happening the last few years, that this has been the real challenge, is to connect to the global economy, but at the same time look at the social development of people. 50% of the population live below the breadline, and that presents numerous challenges and makes South Africa really interesting to visit. The program consists of 4 courses. I think what makes the program really interesting is the fact that it's a good balance between theory and practice. In the first course is a South African politics course. That's a good orientation of apartheid policy and changes since 1994. Then we have a public health course that combines theoretical content in themes and link it to practical experiences. And we have a course on culture, identity and language, where you are introduced to Afrikaans, which is the one major language everyone speaks on campus, and also isiXhosa, and you'll learn all the click sounds, which is a fascinating one to explore. And then the final course is development and health. So it's focusing on the development context in South Africa, and that links to opportunities to do volunteering work that you're all going to find very exciting. And it's an opportunity to engage with local South Africans. There's various excursions. Just linked to classwork, there's weekly excursions. We arrange various social events to meet local South African students. We have a homestay opportunity. We get the opportunity to stay with a South African family. Then we have other excursions, and probably the most exciting one every year is the trip to the Kruger Park, which combines a safari experience and sort of meeting the big 5 with staying in a rural homestay with a family. So this is also a really interesting experience. We also have trips to the Garden Route, the Cape Point, Table Mountain and Robben Island.
It was quite a climb.
How'd you get here?
We climbed up the side of the mountain. It was a big climb. We're looking at the 12 Apostles right now, the mountain range
Oh, okay.
on the backside of Cape Town.
And Cape Town's this way.
Cape Town's right there.
Yeah.
We can
It's
see
beautiful.
the waterfront.
Stellenbosch University is very similar to the campus of Stanford University, if any one of you have been there. It's a town in a beautiful setting, the one part of it, but it's also interesting because it's surrounded by very specific areas where people were disadvantaged, and so most of the work that we do is actually, and volunteering specifically, is actually in the area around Stellenbosch. But otherwise it's a safe campus. It's a beautiful town, Stellenbosch. It's in the vineyards of the Western Cape, so a lot of our outings will be to wine estates as well. There's various societies on campus that you can join. If you're doing sport, there's very well established sporting facilities, and sport is quite an important part of the university culture. So there will be lots of opportunities to join existing organizations.
We're in California. It does look like Southern California. It's beautiful. It's large. It's bigger than Northwestern's campus.
Yeah.
We're sitting outside the student center right now. It's beautiful weather.
I know, it's just about to turn into winter time, so people are wearing Uggs around campus in like 70-degree weather, which is really weird.
You think it's warm, I think it's cold.
Yeah, but there are also people like surfer culture is pretty big here, so people just walk around barefoot all the time, like literally library, grocery shopping, just padding around campus barefoot. Yeah.
Where are most of your classes?
We have classes in the Sassel Museum, which is a big red old-fashioned schoolhouse. It was converted into a museum.
Yeah.
No, now it's an art museum. And we also have some classes in Pimarha, which is a massive humanities building that has 6 floors.
Yeah.
And all of the arts are in there.
It's got a computer lab, professors' offices, and stuff like that.
Where are you guys staying?
City in Concordia and Academia. And Academia is a massive residential complex with a bunch of different, they call them residences here rather than dormitories.
Yeah, it's
And
an international student dorm.
Yep, Concordia specifically.
Yeah.
We're staying in flats of between, there's groups of 2, 3, and 4 people. And we get our own bathrooms, and we have kitchens and rooms. It's nice.
You can tell your parents it's safe. It's literally like the only dorm that's fenced off.
Yeah, we're fenced in.
DuPlessis is 20 million times better than Norris because its variety is just way up there. They have a spa in the Nielsen, which is really nice, and they have a little grocery store and a really nice like eatery area. And
I
coffee
got
shop.
this haircut last week for
Nice.
$8.
They have clothing stores.
Everything you need. Like there's a post office, the bank's there. It's great.
Yeah.
There's a like
Bands play on a
There's a lot
daily
of TVs.
basis.
there's a real estate place. Like I'm not even sure why they did all that stuff in there.
There's a
but
pharmacy. You can get your muscle milk for
some malaria pills.
Lots of coffee, but no
If you want
Starbucks.
some hallucination.
What is the town of Stellenbosch like?
Stellenbosch is like an old-fashioned, beautiful, quaint town. Sometimes I feel like it's like created, but it's very nice. The food is really good. Things are in walking distance.
Affluent community, I would say. It kind of looks like Europe plopped into South Africa.
Stellenbosch is a little bit like Evanston, I think. I mean, it's removed from Cape Town, and there's a lot of restaurants.
Yeah, it's really nice. You can walk around very easily. It's pretty safe. And there's like a lot of good restaurants and cute little coffee shops, bookstores.